Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey and thank you so much for joining me today. Today is day 3 of Vlogmas and I thought it'd be fun to look back on a video that I did at the beginning of this year talking about brands that I wanted to try in the year 2019. So here we are, it's December, I don't know how we got here, and at the beginning of the year, let me see, when did I post this video? January 5th, so literally like 11 months ago. I posted this video called Makeup Rambles, Brands I Want to Try in 2019. And I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a look back, see the brands that I was interested in trying, and like maybe some specific products. I do remember specifically saying a few brands and products that I wanted to try, but I don't remember all of them, so I'm gonna take a look at it and see what brands I was wanting to try and tell you whether or not I've tried the brands and what I've thought of it so far. So I'm gonna jump in and see what my 11-month younger self had to say.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Is Thrive Cosmetics.
Ooh!
I feel like they're kind of a newer brand.
Thrive Cosmetics. I actually forgot I mentioned them and I have something from them. I'll be right back. I kind of feel like I might be doing that a few times this video, running to go grab something because I forget. But I mentioned Thrive Cosmetics and there was a few things. Let me put my coffee down. There was a few things that I mentioned in the video. I was interested in trying their BB cream, which I did not end up trying. And then I think I mentioned maybe their bronzer and mascara. I feel like I've heard really great things about both of those. I recently tried their mascara. So this is the Liquid Lash Extensions from Thrive Cosmetics. And my friend actually gave this to me. I think she has it set up as like a refill situation where it's like a subscription and it automatically gets sent to her. And so this was a used mascara. I don't mind. I know a lot of people are like anti that and it's dirty or whatever, but I don't care. And so this was her old mascara that she was like, I'm getting a new one like next week, so you should just have this. And I was like, sweet, I'll try it. I know it's kind of towards the end of its life, but I was able to try it and gather some thoughts. And so this is what the brush looks like. It's a really small brush. I actually typically really enjoy brushes like this. The brush kind of reminds me of the Essence Lash Princess mascara, but this is like a silicone brush and that's like a natural fiber brush. But the idea with this mascara is that it's supposed to be like little extensions, like it's, what is it called? Like a tubing mascara. And so it like coats your lashes. And so it like puts these little like tubes on your lashes. And so it's supposed to add a lot of length and volume. And I feel like this adds a lot of length. I don't get a ton of volume out of it, but it adds some really nice length. And something that's really nice about these kind of mascaras is that you really don't need like a makeup remover to remove them. You just kind of like water and it comes off, but it doesn't like smear off throughout the day. It's really great. I would be interested in purchasing like a brand new one of this because what I'm running into, and this could just be because she used it a few times before I did, is that I can't really do 2 coats, or at least how I put on 2 coats of mascara. Typically when I'm putting on mascara, I will do like one eye, build up some volume, and then move on to the next eye, build up some volume, let this side dry a little bit, then put some more on, and then go back to the other side. Because I feel like I need to get a little bit of like drying action between coats to kind of like build up some volume. This one, I can't do that. Again, it might just be because it's drying out because it's been used. I'm sorry if this is grossing you out, but it doesn't bother me. So what I had to do is like, I'll go in with 1 coat, build up the volume, and then just go straight back in for coat number 2. And it usually does okay. But I don't, if you've tried this, let me know your thoughts down below because I'd love to hear what you think. But overall, I enjoy the branding and like the thought of Thrive Cosmetics, so I'm definitely still interested in trying other products. I just haven't gotten around to it. Also, can we mention like my little Christmas sweater? I had a lot of people comment on it today. It's like Christmassy without being like, I'm wearing a Christmas sweater, but it is definitely like holiday-esque. It's very winter. Like after Christmas happens, I feel like I can't wear this sweater anymore because it just feels a little too Christmassy, but it's not, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm feeling festive. I also have Christmas socks on today. Let's see, what else did I mention? So I mentioned Milk makeup. I did not try Milk makeup this year. There was a few times this year that I was like tempted to buy something. When I was in New York, like early this year in February, I was very, very close to buying a few like small Milk makeup things from Sephora, but I ended up not doing it because I just felt like I didn't really need it, and I kind of still feel that way. I feel like I've heard so many mixed reviews on Milk makeup stuff. In this video, I mentioned that I wanted to try their foundation and some of their like stick products. I'm not as interested in the stick products, but I am still interested in their foundation. They have a matte foundation that still draws my soul to it. And then I feel like they have a new primer. They're like sticky primer, I forget what it's called, but I'm interested in that one as well. The next thing I mentioned was trying a beauty blender. This is another product that I'm talking about just like your basic beauty blender. I've just never tried a beauty blender. I've tried makeup sponges and other things like that, but I've never tried the actual beauty blender. I've been interested. I've heard good things. I just have never taken the plunge and tried it. And so at the beginning of this year, I said I wanted to try it. I don't really know why. Like, I'm not really sure if I wanted to like compare others to it or if it was because I was actually interested in it. So I never ended up trying it. Again, there was a few times throughout the year where I saw it and I was like, maybe I should buy this. And I just didn't because I didn't feel like I needed it, and I kind of still feel that way now. The next brand that I said I wanted to try was Fenty Beauty, and I talked about a few products. I talked about their foundation, their primer, and the lip gloss and the highlight. I did end up trying Fenty Beauty this year. I bought one of the little sets with the lip gloss and the highlighter. So I have the shade Fenty Glow and the Gloss Bomb, which is like their original shade, and then Hustla Baby in the Kilowatt highlighter. And I love both of these so much. So the highlight is beautiful. I feel like I have a few highlights that are actually this kind of shade, but it's really pretty. I love it. I wear it all the time. I feel like it wears really well. It's quite highlighty, like it's not a subtle highlight. And then the Gloss Bomb, I'm actually wearing this right now. I just threw it on before the video. Beautiful, stunning. I love it. It's a little sticky feeling. Not sticky, it's just kind of thick. But I don't know how to describe it. It's a weird formula, but it's really nice. And I love this color. I haven't tried anything else from Fenty, but I'm definitely interested in trying other things once I need things, I guess. The next brand I mentioned is Hourglass. I have not tried anything from Hourglass this year. I am still tempted. I mentioned their blushes in the video, and I am still very tempted by their blushes. I think their blushes are beautiful. I've heard great things about their bronzers. So I'm definitely interested. I just haven't taken the plunge. Another one that I did not try is nude sticks. I mentioned nude sticks because I think at the time someone I was watching on YouTube was like really into their products, and so I was like, I want to try some, and I just didn't. And I don't know if, I feel like I looked through nude sticks for a while and like went to Sephora and was like looking at them, and nothing really like stuck out to me or like pulled me in, so I think I might cancel that. The last two brands I mentioned are drugstore. The first one being Flower Beauty. I think the only Flower Beauty thing I had tried before this year was honestly a brush. I bought a brush a few years ago. I don't think I ended up keeping it. I don't know what happened to it. But I did try a few Flower Beauty products this year. The first one that I purchased was an eyeshadow palette. This is the Flower Beauty Sugar Rush eyeshadow palette, and this is quite beautiful. I bought this around my birthday, which was in May. I was looking for a nice like purpley pink palette, and this is where I landed. and I do really like it. I enjoy this palette. I think it's a great quality. I've heard great things about some of the other eyeshadow palettes. I just don't need any other eyeshadow palettes. But this one was very unique for the drugstore. Like, this is a very unique color palette for the drugstore, I feel like. Like, the only other people that are doing similar colors to this at the drugstore are maybe NYX, and I go back and forth on their quality of eyeshadows, and then Morphe, which kind of counts as drugstore, kind of not. But this is really nice. The other product I tried is the Bubble Brow, and I just mentioned this product in my current favorites video, like from 2 days ago. I love this so much. This is great in your brows. It holds your brows in place, and it's just stunning. So these are the only 2 products I tried from Flower this year. I am still interested in a few other products, but again, I just haven't been needing things, and I've been on a no-buy the last like month and a half, and so 2 months actually. 2 months I've been on a no-buy, and so I just haven't really bought anything else recently. But I do love these products. And the last brand I mentioned is CoverGirl. CoverGirl, I mean, I've had plenty of things from CoverGirl over the years, but CoverGirl went cruelty-free a little over a year ago, and I have been jumping back into their products. I believe the only product I've purchased from CoverGirl, at least that I have on hand right now, is the Exhibitionist mascara, like this year. And let me just give you a little spoiler. I love this so much. I'm gonna be doing a kind of year favorite discoveries from 2019 soon, and this is definitely gonna be in that. But that was it from CoverGirl, and that was all of the brands I was wanting to try in 2019. I knocked out quite a few of them, but there's definitely still some that are left to be wanted. What are some products that you've been wanting to try? Is there any specific brands that really stick out to you? I'd love to hear about it down below, but thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around, and until next time, bye guys.